Hi guys, this is Omar. Today I will be showing you the latest decorations I added on my 10th generation Honda Civic hatchback. This is the red strips, the same red strips I used in my previous video, which you can watch if you click here. I bought those red strips from AutoZone, but you can find them all over the place online. So I'll be showing you in a second how I wrapped these strips on my car. First, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to help me make more videos like this and better in the future. That said, let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the front hood, I'll be placing these lines at the beginning of these uh, curvy sort of like edges you can see over here. Um, These edges you can pretty much see on every new car nowadays. They sort of give the car a more aggressiveness or personality, you know what I mean? So you will see here we are making sure that the lines are straight and they line up perfectly with these edges. So, and it's okay to do it slowly and carefully, you know. We make sure that we have the correct lining. We cut the tip here and we slide it in. You see where it's in between the spaces in the car. And we carefully also cut in between and we slide it in again. So that's gonna make it look more natural. So looking at it from this way, and I've already earlier done the other side, so that looks really nice. That's really worth it. That's worth doing it. So now doing the part in on the top of the front tire, and as you can see I'm also doing it with this edge here. I'm placing this line at the top of this edge. So it if you if you don't feel very confident with with the lining, you can go back, you can look at it from all different sides, and you can peel it off and put it back again as many times as you want. It's not gonna hurt the strip. I've done it so many times and it still works just fine. So looking at it again from here, we can see that we still have a little bit of imperfection in multiple areas. So we, again, we keep going back and forth at it until we're happy with the end result. So now that we believe it looked straight enough, we can again carefully cut it without getting anywhere near the paint, and we can slide the last bit inside in between these spaces. And over here, if there is like any excess, you can just cut it and take it off. That looks really nice. So looking at it from this way, it looks perfect. So moving on to the side door, we'll be also doing the line the same way we did the other lines, just making sure that it's nice and straight, cutting the beginning and the end of the line, then sliding it in between the spaces as we did earlier, taking any excess off. On this little place here, we decided to slide it under the door handle so that it will look more natural. Now doing the bottom part of the front door. This is one of these areas that people don't typically look at. It's you don't normally just look underneath somebody's car, but adding this line at an areas like this makes these little details very visible. So we left the door open so that we can curve it inside the door. doing the same thing for the back door. You need to make sure here that both doors line up well, so when you close them they just look like a straight line, which it does, so that's perfect. Moving on to the back door, we'll be doing the same line that we did with the front one, but the only difference is that this one doesn't go under the door handle, this one goes above, so we'll be doing something about it in a second. So doing the rear line pretty much the same way, making sure that it's nice and straight, cutting that part off, sliding it in, and that looks perfect. So the way we decided to do this is going over the door handle, which may or may not be the perfect idea, but we'll see eventually how it's gonna look like, and if it doesn't fit right we can just take it off and leave it without it. This part is really hard because we have this curve and the sticker, this the line doesn't stick well uh, the way we want it to, so we had to redo it multiple times, and we do the little parts under the car, just the little details for more perfection. Now we'll take a step back and look at what we've done so far. That makes me feel very, very proud of my work. This looks amazing. And just we'll add a little bit more detail to the front bumper. I decided to add one more line next to the Honda logo. I thought this is gonna match very well with all the other lines that we have already placed over here. So it all comes to how it's gonna eventually look. This is what we all care about. Now finishing up and making sure that the lines are straight and perfectly aligned with the black line underneath. And doing the other side as well. And I think we are done. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know, maybe I am biased, but I am actually biased. This is perfect. I don't think it could look any better than this. Like, even if a Civic Type R or a Civic Si owners came here and looked at my car, they're gonna be super jealous of me. I'm just kidding. Actually, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or improvements on this design, and if you have any other ideas that I could do in the future. So I think that's all what I have for you today. Thanks for staying with me today, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.